반짝이는 눈빛 눈이 부셔 매일 날 감싸주는 손길.
Uri decided to organize the remaining gifts envelopes. As Uri opened them one by one envelope stood out from the others. It was a strange envelope, white and without any markings. It felt different from the ordinary gift envelopes. What is it? Uri immediately opened the envelope and instead of a gift, there was a note inside. The writing on the note was concise, but its contents were shocking to Uri. Do not trust Han Jin-tae. The truth he is hiding is in the typing. Uri's hands trembled as he read the note. Soo Ji, who had been silently staring at the note for a while, spoke first. What does this mean? Don't trust the director? Uri's hearts were filled with confusion. It meant that there was another Han Jin-tae, not the one Uri had believed in all this time. Why would the detective leave such a message? Uri's mind started to spin with various thoughts. But one thing was clear. The tie-pin was an important clue connected to Han Jin-tae's past. Uri looked at the tie-pin he was holding in his hands. Uri never thought this small item could hold such a significant evidence. He didn't know what meaning it held, but Soo Ji looked at Uri with an anxious gaze. This tie-pin I have might be the evidence that can reveal the director's despicable secret. What could have happened when Han Jin-tae had this tie-pin? What choices did he make in those moments and what did he try to hide? If this is not just a simple memento, Soo Ji muttered, we have to uncover the truth about the director. Maybe there are more things we didn't know all this time. After that day, Uri focused all of his attentions on unraveling the truth hidden in the tie-pin. The wedding was over, but the real beginning was unfolding elsewhere. After returning from honeymoon, Uri decided to visit Han Jin-tae's house. Kim Mari and Han Jin-tae warmly welcomed Uri at the front door, and there was a warm atmosphere in the house. In the midst of the everyday atmosphere, different from the wedding, Uri exchanged words of gratitude and spent a peaceful time for a while. Finally, a new family member has come to our house. Congratulations on your marriage. Kim Mari smiled warmly and welcomed Uri. Han Jin-tae also maintained a calm expression, but he quietly observed Kim Mari's joy from behind. Uri unpacked their luggage in the room and spent the day relieving the after effects of the honeymoon. However, this tranquility did not last long. It was time to execute the first step of Uri's plan. The morning came and he immediately approached Han Jin-tae and Jin Na-young. In front of Han Jin-tae and Jin Na-young, who were drinking tea, Uri cautiously opened his mouth. Something strange happened. The tie-pin left by my late mother suddenly disappeared. Han Jin-tae and Jin Na-young's expressions subtly shook for a moment. They paused for a moment and looked into each other's eyes. Finally, they showed a reaction. Uri silently hid his smiles and calmly observed their bewildered expressions. Han Jin-tae tried to maintain a forced, expressionless face. The tie-pin is missing? Han Jin-tae asked in a low voice. It must have fallen somewhere. There is no need urgently search for it. It will come out if you look for it carefully. His words seemed to imply that it was not a big deal, but there was a tension hidden within them. How could it just disappear? It was definitely there until yesterday. Uri smoothly continued the lie. The tie-pin was actually safely stored in a secure place, but it was a trap to gauge Han Jin-tae and Jin Na-young's reactions. It was difficult for them to predict how to respond in this situation. Jin Na-young also forced a smile and awkwardly replied, if it's the tie-pin, well, it's just a small item, so there's no need to search for it urgently. Maybe it was misplaced in the room. Jin Na-young's eyes showed anxiety. Although she tried to hide it with a feeble smile on her face, her hidden confusion gradually began to show. Han Jin-tae also tried to maintain a calm attitude, but the tension he couldn't hide spread in his eyes. Both Han Jin-tae and Jin Na-young seemed curious about what Uri knew. Uri took another step forward to make his intentions clearer while observing their reactions.
'Cause you are beautiful, a beautiful stranger.